Look, I understand we're bound by laws that forbid us from torture. Hi, my name is Brian Daniel. I'm a filmmaker and creator of A Filmmaker's Guide to the Universe.
So I'm Ross Mason, out-of-work actor, trying to be an actor. I am an actor, I suppose.
We had this idea to workshop characters. First concept character we developed was Detective Locke, and it was based off my time in the NYPD as a detective.
Very excited to explore this character of Detective Locke. I think he's definitely someone that is very interesting, and I, for one, really want to see where this character goes. So it was very fun to shoot this short of a monologue as a real introduction, and where that goes, and hopefully be Detective Locke more.
I think you should keep your the British accent, because I think it'll be more interesting. That
Really?
You're like you're an American cop with a British accent. 'Cause that actually wasn't that uncommon in New York.
I wish we'd talked about this a few days ago.
Oh no!
Well, nothing.
I've done
all my backstory and all of it. Now I have to change it all. I am Detective Locke. Oh well, my name is Ross Mason. Hello. Today I'm playing Detective Locke. Chasing at the moment a child who has been kidnapped, and we have just caught the said culprit that we have incriminating evidence against to prove that he has this child. So it's now a matter of getting the information out of him of where said child is in order for us to save them before they unfortunately pass away.
He's stoked on the light. So as someone who kind of saw themselves first as a cinematographer before I thought of even directing, which I've really started to love now, was I love this for lighting. And the LED panel light I have is a Amaron, I think PC60, so it's like a color, and then you can change all the different hues, which it's nice. So you can at this parking garage, literally the exact same size light panel I have here was around the top of all the parking garage, and it was just a single light. I was a little bummed I forgot my soft box to soften the light, but then I actually worked out better, because I think the scene kind of, if you want to make it look more real, this would be a bit harsher of a light. And then I had this light on, I think it was the lowest setting at 4%, and then I just made sure I shot from the dark side, and then I had enough lights behind Ross here to frame it up. Light for Miranda's Tesla here, just because when it's so dark and you have a single light, it creates that really harsh shadow on the side of your face, and I didn't want it that harsh. So yeah, bouncing that light off the wall, then back onto Ross's the dark side, lit it up just enough. It was just perfect.
So I don't know. We could try there. All right. Let me see if you're kind of leaning against that. Maybe a little bit more this way, and then turn slightly this way. So let me see if you're looking up, talking to me as the lieutenant. Move this way a little bit more. Yeah, I want to get you on this side of here. I want to get you on this side of this side.
Perfect.
Because I want that light in the back with this.
Right on the line. There's my mark. Good.
And then your shield is on the right side, on the left. Are you left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay, so this is a marriage. That it always has
Always
to be on
next
the
to
gun
it?
side. Yeah, because you don't want to see a gun without a shield.
Fair.
Yeah.
It's good that we have a police consultant on set.
Yeah. That's married. Yeah, and then here. So you just be flipping through that is something to hold, and you can put that in your inner pocket. So that's the memo book. That's what you'd have a pen writing every call down that ever happened. Let me see if I can remember what these acronyms are. I haven't opened up one of these in years.
I love this. 2010. I was in the Caribbean in 2010, sailing around being a pirate. Nice.
The smoking looks really good on camera because it gives the haze, but I think eventually we'll not be smoking. But I think smoking for this one is fine. If you're good with it. I think the hook's gonna be because you're just going right into it.
Right.
So I think that's gonna be fine.
Okay.
And I think too, because it's New York, when I was writing this, I was trying to get it's so clearly, the idea so clearly, like the point to get it across, like just very clear of thought, that I wasn't writing it as if a New York City detective was saying it, because there's gonna be a lot of F words in it, and like I don't think you really get blocked much on Instagram by dropping the F bomb, do you?
I mean, no, I've seen a lot worse on Instagram recently.
Right? Like it doesn't get blocked.
You might, it's better to do the whole, you know, you get the F out and then the rest of it's just silenced. Just to get
Maybe
through
just
stuff.
one
Right.
F-bomb?
Well, there's no F-bomb in the script.
I know.
Where would you like me to drop one?
Add it, yeah.
Well, that, and see, this is where I was visioning this a lot more with emotion, that when he says this guy knows where the fuck she, like, he knows where the fuck she is.
Yeah, but
If anywhere, I think that's where the fuck should be.
But I think it's better, like, not passionate about,
That.
like, yeah, like a fuck in New York,
Right.
when it was
It's just
given
normal.
was just, it was like the kind here,
Yes. Yeah.
right? So, like, it's also almost gonna be, like, I think, like, dispassionate about it. Maybe change it to guy. Did you memorize all this?
Enough. Now you're changing it though.
So then you can kind of add in, like, you would make it a little bit, just a little bit, because I do want you to be a little bit different than the average detective.
I wanted the character to be incredibly thoughtful, insightful, intellectually curious, and wherever, no matter how terrible it sounds, just kind of follow his intellectual curiosity wherever it took him with his thinking. So the actual emotion is almost centered around the argument rather than the others involved.
Oh no, here comes the fire brigade.
And also, you know, picking up on the details is something that I think we've definitely learned along the way, because we've gotten back to editing at the end and realizing, oh, we missed that shot. Right. That would have been a good pickup. So it's almost, you want to shoot more than you need.
Wonder if I could shoot it on tripod and then add like a slight
Wiggle.
You gotta have like a slight wiggle, just make my back.
You can just
make
do it on.
life easier
I
for
don't
my
think there's
back.
a point in you holding it,
Alright.
unless you really want that look. But I mean, that might give me the freedom to move around a bit because you can follow me. I'm not.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean,
I don't want you to move too much, actually.
Okay.
Because I think like part of you not moving
It's
signifies
more-
the resolve
Okay.
that you have it. If you're moving, I feel like it would feel like you were more of like unsure of yourself, right? And then the
This is going to be a directing test on you.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to do this a few times.
okay.
Only because I'm processing all this new stuff. Okay. It's good practice for me. Reflecting on just once we'd done a few shots and kind of saw it through the view screen, I'm not sure at what point I think we both realized that this one was really kind of, it fit our shoes, it fit us very well.
Yeah.
It's very much the style that you love to shoot.
Yeah.
So I think it really reflects the two of us very clearly.
So this is the Sony a7R III, and then in the picture on the bottom left is the Sony FX3, which is the cine camera we use. We're shooting log shooting in Cine L with the color gamut of S-gamut3.cine/slog3, right? And then we color grade it after. So you can see the difference. FX3 just is absolutely incredible in low light, zero noise, and then we put us in the sound.
Look, I understand we're bound by laws that forbid us from torture, even against a fucking guy who would kill a child.
Like, the nice thing about this is it's quick to shoot. We can workshop characters, and then it's really just, it's solely our style. We're not trying to mimic another style where we're riffing on like other movies, right? So it's nice because then it's like your style just has nothing to do but come out, because there's really not much to base it on.
Right.
Yeah.
We're excited to include more people in this journey, and We love doing it, so I hope you love watching it as much as we are making it.
Yeah, so that was our first episode, or our first scene with Detective Locke. Hopefully more to come. Maybe we can add some more characters into Detective Locke's universe. And yeah, thanks for joining, and looking forward to bringing you guys along on more shoots. Good night.